Hey YouTubers, this is Killing86, aka Raymond. Welcome to another rendition of Mcjuggernuggets. As you saw on Twitter, he actually tweeted out that he's covering two Psycho videos. The Psycho Kid Smashes TV and Psycho Dad Drowns Xbox. Now this is pretty cool. That is pretty amazing. We're getting two Psycho videos for the price of one. And we're going to get BTS on both of them. Alright guys, without further ado, let's see.
Hey there, Jays. Zero Mcjuggernuggets here. Hope you've been enjoying our BTS adventures. I know I have been, guys. Today we're going to be reacting to Psycho Kid Smashes TV with a special guest. I'll also be reacting to Psycho Dad Drowns Xbox. We're combining two Psycho videos into this one because I don't really have any behind the scenes with those. Once again, it was at a time where I didn't think people would want to see them. I also didn't want them to leak out because we were portraying it as reality. Jesse's crafting that story, but just to give you some real life updates, here me and Parker are just chilling. What's up, man? What's going on here? A lot of stuff.
For the shredded games, we had to shred these up a little bit more so they could.
The shredded games have not been shredded enough?
They don't seem like they had been because we had to ship them out to people, everyone who bought a bracelet.
Yeah, guys, which that number is 1,100. 1,100 of you guys. We are sold out of the golden bracelets, which means we need to get all these shredded games. That's right. Yo, I would love to have a piece of the herbs. This was the game I picked up at the end. Look at all these. We got to shred these into little bite-sized pieces.
Man.
Put these in little...
And we're doing it for you guys. Me and Jesse are putting it all in the bags.
Yeah, ourselves. We even have a special surprise. Where's our special surprise inside? Show us, man. Show us.
What?
You know what I'm talking about. So guys, in order to get all these shipped, we got to put these in little baggies or poly bags. We refer to them as dime bags, and in some of them,
what's that?
Might get a little
Herbie.
A little guys.
Wow.
Yes, that's right. The Juggy store has become this drug enterprise. We'll be shipping those out. That's a little bit of grass. That's a little bit of grass clippings from the shredding games. So we're gonna be mushing these, shredding these.
It's always the grass thing.
The buried games that we're going to be mushing up for you guys. Just want to give an update on the auction. Two things are no longer for sale. That's Psycho Kid's hair and the bullet that killed Psycho Dad. eBay actually hit me up and said, yo, dude, you can't be selling ammunition or human products, human hair or feces. Not that I mean, who knows? Maybe at some point I put my shit up there, literally. What?
Oh, who would buy someone's shit?
I'm
sorry
kidding.
I said that.
So those got taken down. If you guys want to still get those, what I might be able to do is do a free giveaway over my Twitch stream, which me and Parker will be streaming. Guys, don't forget there's a giveaway going on. We'll be streaming Thursday night, which is tomorrow. Yeah, you guys should be there. We have...
I am on it with him.
Yeah, Parker, this will be his second live stream, because we just streamed
He did really good last night, too, on the live stream. That was great.
One more thing, also. The original Xbox 360 from Psycho Dad Destroys Xbox, the drowning, chainsaw, testing, is no longer up for sale. Because somebody bought that one. He hosts a show called Drama Alert. What? That's right, guys. Keemstar bought this from me. He wanted a signature from me and my dad, and he'll be putting it in a display case. We'll be shipping that out to him. So sorry, guys, who are looking to buy that. He bought me out. He bought my love. And yeah, once again, the auction ends tomorrow. You guys wonder what that is, guys? So if you want to play some final bids, I know some of them are up there, but it's kind of like your last chance to get a prop.
Until
some of the bids might be fake, and if they are,
on a Monday,
you know, I'll find
Tuesday's
out. I'll get paid or some PayPal chargeback, some bullshit. I'm sure will probably happen to screw me over. But I will find a way to get you guys these props. I know you guys are really interested. What's up, guys? We're back. Buzz is here.
What's up, Juggies? How you doing? Crocodile Buzz here. Crocodile Buzz.
As you guys remember, he was in the
Psycho Kid Smashes TV. This was the follow-up to Psycho Dad Shreds video games. Oh yeah. Which is a monsters video to follow up on. And this is the first time we see Psycho Kid.
Yeah, I think it's the first time. The shredded video games is what made your channel like take off, I believe.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. See, Buzz even knows that, and I remember I was getting hit up by people we knew of like, dude, is your dad actually that crazy? I'm like, sure. I had to own it because we were trying to make it real.
Yeah.
But for this next video, I wanted to show the effects of the psycho parenting on Jesse. So this is our first Psycho Kid entry, and for the first time ever, the events from one Psycho video led to the events in this next Psycho video. So this one starts off with Jesse's not allowed to play any video games.
Yep.
So he needs to hit up his friend who has a Game Boy SP. Now what's the story with the TV?
Well, the story of the TV was I had a TV in the TV actually was my TV, but I've been at Jeff's house before and I realized this TV is back the same size and looks exactly the same thing as his TV.
Yeah,
why not just say, hey, I got an extra TV here, don't work. Why not? We can use this for another one of your Psycho videos.
That's right. Buzz is pretty much responsible for Psycho Kid Smashes TV.
Not bad.
Take credit.
It's good to have help with everybody.
Shreds, it was like, yo, dude, I got this TV, and I was like, shit. Let's do it. Like, let's come up with a scenario where we can bust a TV. It looks perfectly fine. What was wrong with it?
All right, let's backtrack, guys, on the last video. If you guys remember back, his dad actually came up with the idea that I could shred something. Maybe I could shred the laptop, or I have a lawnmower who could shred about anything. We could shred the laptop. He actually came up with the idea of using the lawnmower, but Jesse came up with ideas of using the video games. And his dad came up with that idea. Now Buzz here came up with the idea of the Smash TV. That's pretty good. It's good to have ideas from everybody. It pays a lot, guys.
I needed a new bulb, which costs like $1,000. There's no point even. The thing, what I had to do would probably just get a brand new TV anyway. So
it's like, let's use it for YouTube profit, and this was perfect because I hated destroying already working things. So if we had a TV that looked like it worked, like the camera, and when we shattered that one. Oh, and how was that video, by the way? When we we shattered, because Buzz was a part of that prank.
My fiance and I and her brother was in it, and then
you walked away, bitch.
I did.
Where was my backup? Parker was there to back me up.
My prisoner. Like, I'm not fighting your roid rage brother. I was like, when his brother smashed TV, dude, I was shitting my pants. I was like,
dude, you fighting Jeremy like the Hulk versus that other Hulk thing.
Hulk. No, I ain't fucking with your brother.
So Buzz came over, choreographed the thing. I actually don't have any behind the scenes. However, we are gonna react to this video. You ready to watch this, man?
Oh, there's no behind the scenes.
Last time I saw it was a couple weeks ago.
What the fuck?
A couple weeks ago?
I like watching myself on YouTube.
Ready and play. You don't have your hand down your pants, do you? Like right here. I love this opener.
Yeah, it looks like you're like giving me a blowjob there.
I was.
Yeah,
look at my lime green shoes. Match my hat.
I love how pissed I am always.
We're just talking. Oh, you're talking over his crotch.
What
are you doing? What is this?
Come on, dude. That's my ass.
Looks so boring.
So whatever you're gonna do with it, just don't fucking do it.
Jesse's so angry.
Yeah, you are angry. Jesus.
You're going outside with it in the rain.
It was raining. You got Buzz's truck strategically placed for the getaway.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
That car didn't even know.
I'm not gonna touch anything.
The camera did get hazy because it was really humid out.
Oh, it was. Yeah.
Our AC was cranking. But this just shows how many times Jeffrey's gonna tattletale on me for playing video games.
Something in
Jesse's possession.
What is it?
Oh man, here comes the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, right.
Dad, look, it's not like
He doesn't even know what that thing is.
Nah, you don't know what.
But we had our hands up like we're about to get shot.
Look, it was his. It's his
shit.
game.
I'm throwing you under the bus already.
I know, yeah.
Remember that, Juggies. Me throwing people under the bus.
That's what he's good for. He throws everybody on the bus.
That's not mine.
That's Buzz's.
Did you play?
God, look at my shirt. Like, I remember he made me wear a plain white T-shirt. I'm like, well, what's the point? I don't know.
I forget what.
I don't know. No, I don't remember why.
Don't talk to him like that.
Oh shit!
Now you're sticking up for me.
This is like kind of like what Korn's character becomes, where he just sits and watches a family like fight each other. It's really awkward.
You can't just destroy things and expect everything to be better. That's not the way to handle it. What are you talking about?
Yeah, have Jesse wearing a gaming shirt. That was like kind of the theme always.
Yeah, I like it.
Bullshit. Did you pay for Buzz's Game Boy?
Got him.
Yeah.
Because you're the one who wasn't supposed to.
I love it how I had so many people ask me on like Facebook and all that thing. Is that? Can I have your SP? No, it's not my friggin' SP. It's his.
It's my SP guy, dude. It's my SP.
You
Oh, dude.
listen to what I say. When
That's funny. You had a couple, choice weapons over. You had the bats, you had the fire axe,
And people were like, "How convenient! Jesse has a bat right next to the fire." We actually do have those bats. They're right over there.
Oh, that's funny.
I hope. Oh shit!
Here we go.
Easy.
Go Louisville.
This is my thing. Hit me with it. Is that what you
I wanted to use the metal bat, but I remember my dad was scared. He's like, "I don't want you to get shocked."
The TV.
That's called my dad, right?
No, it wasn't. The TV was unplugged too. I was choice TV.
This is Jesse's last stand here.
Yeah.
You love that more than you love me.
That's funny because I remember the very first like a video when your dad was like, "Don't play on this TV," and that's
this is my dad's prized possession as established from the first one. So this is a big deal.
Oh yeah.
He thinks about it like Psycho Kid kills father. He thinks about it. He hesitates and he says, "Oh!" And the rage takes over, guys. That scene is key. Psycho Kid kills father right there. The twitch.
I love how it was like I felt really. I was like 10. Like what the fuck did I do?
I hate my dad's reaction there. He said, "Crap!" Bullshit. Yeah, like he's afraid to say fuck.
Yeah.
This is a great scene.
I don't know. Fucking screwed, dude.
Buzz like,
Stay in my house.
What is this motherfucker TV?
I guess it's funny. You see like my belly button and all like stretched.
I can't stay in there. You know I can't stay in there.
Yeah, I don't.
I love Jeffrey. He's like, "You shouldn't have done that. You should have done that.
They should have done that.
You're not the one getting your shit broken all the time.
Fair point.
You can live me. I have plenty of space in my house. All right.
I can only imagine if we choreographed that where you came to my house and stay at my house to film a couple of scenes. That would
add some reality.
That would have added some reality. Yeah. Then I have a bunch of junkies showing at my house.
Yeah. Back then we weren't doing daily vlogs at this time, but I guess we would have followed Jesse.
Yeah, we followed your
to Buzz's house, and we would have seen me living there.
Oh yeah.
It's interesting, why.
Sorry guys, you don't know what I'm doing. I'm on the video. I'm watching. I got the video on this one. I'm messaging everything.
You said you hit up Zach Dingler and your and Corn
and cut.
Yeah, and cut.
Man.
Yeah, but no, it is interesting that also at the end there, Jeffrey was offering to help. Jeffrey was like, "Yeah, maybe I'll talk to Dad for you." So it kind of just goes to show that Jeffrey does have a breaking point where he will help me out. That entered Buzz into the series and became a player in that as well as one of Jesse's friends that kind of feels bad for what's going on.
Saw it firsthand what happened.
I felt sympathy for it, especially when especially when I cursed out your dad.
Yeah, we had eventually Buzz. Buzz had a psycho moment where he's like, "Fuck you, Mr. Ridgway." And then he's like, "Buzz, get the fuck out of my house."
Get out! And I go, fine, I'm gonna fuck this place.
Love that scene. That's good. But what happened to the TV after that? Because I don't have the TV.
I just took it in a dump, honestly. It just didn't work anymore. I had a big giant hole with it.
Wow.
So that's what would have happened to it regardless.
Yeah, pretty much.
So might as well. What did your parents think about that?
Well, they're pissed about me. Pissed at me about that because they're like, "You couldn't fix it. TV couldn't. What's this all about?" I'm like, well, there's no point. The bulb costs as much as a brand new TV does.
Yeah, and I'll tell your parents, I think it was worth it.
Oh, yeah,
it was worth it. It was worth it. Yeah.
It was worth it.
Time to do another one. That's how it was. It was like, this one does well. Time to do another one.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's when the Psycho series made the channel grow like super big.
Yeah, and the weird thing is, they were getting crazy amounts of views, but the subs weren't that much. I just looked back at my analytics from a while ago, and it was saying I was only gaining around 500 subs every day.
500 subs, okay.
Compared to a few thousand later on. So it's interesting. You think you get that many views and you grow faster, but times are different then. Subscribe to Buzz's channel. I'll put that in the description below. Thanks for joining. Come out as busy schedule just to react to this video, guys. In a short moment, we'll be reacting to Psycho Dad Drowns Xbox with my dad. I'll catch you then.
Right.
We're back! Chucky's with Psycho Dad on a couch. He missed
I like that.
TV. That was one of my videos. We did that with Buzz. But you're back for Psycho Dad Drowns Xbox.
I was always like...
Look, he's repping the Psycho Dad shreds.
Yeah.
What ails you?
What ails you? But thank God Buzz had the TV for that, though.
Yes.
That
I'm
meant
glad
a lot.
you remember that, because sometimes he doesn't remember shit.
Yeah, I'm old and decrepit, but yeah, it was a TV that we didn't have to smash my TV.
Exactly, because that was, at the time, that's a lot of money for somebody who's about to start paying off college,
right?
Which that was about to start in a month from now. Guys, we're going to be reacting to Psycho Dad Drowns Xbox. Once again, sorry we don't have any BTS of these. I just didn't think to record it at the time. This is one of the longer Psycho videos It was created because I wanted to destroy another video game piece of equipment. The Xbox did so well. My Xbox 360 from the first one still looked good. It still looked passable. And we were going to do the same HDMI trick where it's going into another Xbox that I'm playing on.
Not bad.
For the first time ever, like I was saying with Sega Can Smash His TV, where the story elements from a previous Sega video bleed into this one. So Jesse is forbidden to play video games still. He has created this little hidden area in the Morton building where he can play, almost like an addict would, where he can go get his fix, and he comes up with some BS like he's going to go work out or something.
Wow, and that's where the Morton building came in the picture, guys. And we've seen more of that building more and more through the series.
Shouldn't be and gets him in trouble with gaming.
But if you think about it, though, honestly, you build this in a garage. It's my garage, or where I keep all my stuff, and you don't think people are going to come in there and see it.
You're going to find out about it.
Yeah, it's no matter what, I'm going to find out about you. Whether it's.
And that's
guys, it's really bad out here.
So Jesse obviously didn't think things through. You got to see that develop further as the series went along.
How long it's supposed to be.
But he just cared so much about things.
Yeah, guys, I think I might have the stomach flu.
And innocence, much like a kid does. A
Because
kid
I've
very
been having an
passionately
upset
wants
stomach.
certain things. And,
I keep having an upset stomach
and he does
every time.
some not so smart things. But we wanted to create a different kind of Psycho video where it wasn't just smashing something. We thought it'd be cool since we have electronics if it got drowned. And I remember I was unsure of whether to say drowns Xbox or I wanted to say submerges, but I was afraid that verb was a little too complicated for
the good thing is,
fans. But at this point, we were still trying to make it seem real.
Today.
People, for whatever reason, thought they were real, even though it was ridiculous overacting. And we started to get to a point where we were making these once every 2 to 3 weeks, which is crazy.
Tomorrow's supposed to be a scattered thunderstorm, guys.
I was worried about the pool being green. If you see the pool, it's got a yellowish, greenish tint to it.
And I was like, don't worry about it. That doesn't matter as long as it's a body of water. And that was also the basis behind it. Is like, we need to destroy the Xbox in the pool before the pool gets closed and we can't use it. And I don't want to wait,
But I was panicking because I thought maybe I had to go out and clean it, I had to shock it, all that stuff, prepping it, just for this video, but we didn't have to do it.
And guys, remember the pool as a symbol, and remember this concept of Jesse trying to get away, trying to flee, and also trying to find a place where he can game in safety. He needs a safe haven. Eagle's Landing, Wingless Eagle, room in the Morton building.
You gotta do something with that cough, dude.
He needs a place where he can do what he
Sorry,
loves.
guys, I had to
needs
say
people to support him.
Someone needs a throat lozenge.
So your dad generally does, but you can't find me in Switzerland when you're fucking dead. Spoiler alert. Sorry, guys. Just ruined it. By the way, the series is fake. All right, ready?
Obviously.
Hey, what? Play.
So this is where it's been going.
I did that. What?
Starting off right in the action.
Hey, you need any help there? Why are you always...
Listen to Howard. Why are you always...
doing in there?
Nothing. Could you not go in here, please?
All right, if a bug.
Like I said, guys, this is season 1 Psycho Kid, where he was like hair trigger just freaks out in a second.
Like, it looks like there's sweat everywhere. And
There's what? Sweat everywhere?
Yeah, I told him I was working out.
There's sweat
The
everywhere.
brightest,
And you're in a damn weight in that garage at the time.
And if I see you in there, I'm gonna kill it.
All right, fine.
It's such a silly concept. Like, how do you not know this is fake, guys? Sorry, no offense.
Right.
But
Be cool for once. I really have to...
I had my gamer socks on.
Fine.
And he had to shit.
I had to go poop. Which Eagle's Landing, I didn't need to poop inside. I pooped outside.
Hey guys, take a listen.
See.
Oh, great. I think.
Yeah, if you're
Here
worried
we
about
go. Look at this. Think of the corners, guys. The gaming room ends up in the other one.
Yeah.
So if you look at the Xbox, Jeffrey got a shot of it. It's not on at all. There's HDMI's leading to a towel, which has the real Xbox under it.
Really? Oh,
Jeffrey
I
set
see.
it up on a ladder, which we had practiced this beforehand to make sure he gets
Man.
a perfect shot of me
Well, that's
playing
crazy.
and Psycho Dad coming in the background.
everything perfectly planned.
Now this was, you can tell the Waffle Pone-esque. Not only did I take my clothes off, and we referenced that, but the fact that the brother sets the camera up, we blatantly got that from them. So thank you,
That's
Waffle
true.
Pone. We love you. And we just cut straight into action again.
I watched
So
all
was
of
your
Waffle
shit.
Pone's episodes,
It was
even
really
the
fast, it seems.
the
It was
deleted
ghost
one
poo.
that was not supposed to be on.
All right, Jesse's coming in.
Oh, things are out of line.
Yep. But
OCD.
could have been just wind. Could have been a little breeze when I opened the door. See, I always wanted these to be shorter and more entertaining. So I put a little time lapse. It also makes it more realistic. Like, oh yeah, Psycho Dad comes in right away.
But you had the snack in there too. That was the good part.
Yeah. And then here, he comes from the. He's actually waiting over on the side. Unplugs me.
What's my cue? That's what I always want to know.
I think I gave you a time limit. I think it was like a minute or something.
Oh, okay. So
bubblegum t-shirt.
he said that he actually. Oh, he said that he'd pretend to unplug the HDMI. That was pretty good. Dang.
Jeffrey on cue. He's like, "Oh right."
Oh, great.
Scurries in from the side, pretty much where I was standing.
Yeah, they were both waiting at the same spot. Can you remember if you guys were?
Yeah,
you guys
we were saying we were right to the left.
Like, all right, your turn. Then Jeffrey has to catch up. This was the part where I was like, dude, you gotta make sure you're fast enough to get this. Here we go. Here's the Craigslist line. Craigslist Xbox. I can kind of understand Psycho Dad in these times because the way I talk to Psycho Dad is pretty.
I got a little leak, but
would you guys talk to your parents that way? No.
Yeah. Like sometimes I do take Psycho Dad's side.
That little tease there.
Yeah, we ripped the formula from Psycho Dad Shreds Video Games for this. I will reveal the formula later on the behind the scenes. But this is known as the dangle.
Oh. Green ass pool.
Yeah, but I probably got sick after this.
Yep, it was colder than hell, I bet too.
I tried to dive in and my flippers come off. I had like, yep, you can see one floating.
But look, he's pushing off the green spots in the bottom. It's going blue.
But yeah, guys, we wanted to get the hostage situation back in, and looking at the views, this actually almost has many views as the very first Psycho Dad Destroys Xbox. Oh, there's the waffle bone shirt off.
But here comes Mom to bash me.
Bash you and back me up.
And I'm trying to make her laugh while she's looking at the camera and I'm not. So
yeah, and I was really pissed off about that.
Yeah, so I'm making cross eyes and shit at her too.
Do you even care? Oh, it's wet.
It's electronic. That's one of my favorite lines. Now my mom getting involved like that, and then her with the hose. Remember that because we revisit that moment in a later video.
Gonna go swim with the fishies like your little Xbox there, huh? Oh, you're gonna have to watch that. How many things have yours got?
You always gotta have the dual conflict. Psycho Dad is one, and then Jeffrey Fillman as the other. That's why the first season was so good. This is a classic scene.
That's the the blower. You would have remembered if you worked doing the lawns.
Yeah, well, he didn't force me in the series. Oh, and then he says, oh,
jeez.
Now it's a shame. I wish I had behind the scenes from this one because I remember doing this scene like 5 different times to have some different styles.
I think right there, see it
takes a sock off like Dobby. And I love this final look. This video always reminds me of like Schmeagol or something. He's like, he gives this look like.
Let me go hide.
Almost crushes his own head in the door.
You gotta hide the precious.
Bam, cut. It's starting to get to that point where it's like, shit, I'm starting to kind of get anxiety. I remember freaking out actually when we finished filming this. I don't know if you remember this. Maybe Mom doesn't in that room, but I was like livid. And I think it was because, I forget why. I think maybe it was either too long or I didn't like your guys' part.
Right.
Because there was supposed to be a scene where him and Mom are like arguing for a bit longer.
But the camera came off of us, didn't it?
And then they thought they were done, and then Jeffrey like came back to them, and it like wasn't as good. I think that was the third take, maybe, or something.
But either way, because your mother and I were standing there looking at each other, but the camera wasn't on us, so we were continuing our argument per se,
Yeah.
and then it just didn't work out
Not
that
bad.
way, and another take was
Not
used.
bad.
And at this time, I remember I was super high anxiety
Sorry,
because
guys.
my
I gotta stop biting
YouTube
my
channel was
nails.
blowing up at the time. I had a couple thousand subs every day. I was getting around
Couple
50,000
thousand
subs.
not
It was
bad.
starting to get to that point where I was like making a living off of it just because of Psycho Dad Shreds. And every single video, I was like, this fucking has has to work. This has to work. This is my one shot at this. And I wouldn't do a video because I'd have to wait every 2 to 3 weeks to do a Psycho. So when it came,
that's true. Yeah, you can't do it every day.
If everybody
they'll know it's fake.
really hard,
maybe that's why everyone thought it was real.
He was,
because it was
trying
separate.
to make my mom laugh midway. It just showed like it still didn't click for them.
Well, guys, I have a day off. And I have a 20-mile-per-hour storm out there with me.
And we didn't realize it because you were spiraling out of control. Actually, if you think about it, with the amount of views you're getting, but your anxiety level was crazy.
Because if I don't have follow-ups, if I don't have solid follow-ups to that, I just lost it. I just lost.
And you have to produce.
Yeah. Or else
and we didn't know. We just didn't know how, where you were at in this business, and it was just amazing. So looking back.
So that's where we're at with Psycho Dad Drown's Xbox. We're about to come up on Psycho Dad Rex Car. Clearly, there was starting to be that pressure of like, how do we top what we just did? How do we keep improving? How do we tell these new stories?
I think the Rex Car part. I thought that was great.
We have to somehow get Jesse to be doing something, and that's where the concept of getting a job comes into play.
This is almost done.
And some of you guys may not realize it, like Jesse's character getting forced to get a job happens in Psycho Dad Rex Car. And it gets revisited later on in the series in the Odd Jobs bit.
That's true.
But it seemed like a new concept at that time.
But each video, it just got worse and worse and more pressure on all of us.
So that's it, guys. That's all we had to share. I know it was a lot to
You guys took a lot, but hey, the best series ever.
Tomorrow we will be going over Psycho Dad Rex Car, and that is one of the first Psycho videos where I actually have a lot of behind the scenes for.
Good.
And like I said, you'll start to see more and more behind the scenes as we go. Instead of us just kind of talking about them, we'll have video to show you what happened. All right, Jay, so remember to subscribe for more content. Twitter, Instagram, links in the description. Drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Guys, don't forget we got that giveaway coming up, so make sure you enter in on Twitter, Instagram, and all those things.
I will do that.
Is where I'll be going over the winners. All right, Jays, love you all to death, and don't forget to keep it rigid.
Hey there, Jay.
All right, guys, that was pretty good. It was cool that he covered 2 Psycho videos, even though he said that he had no BTS. But hey, now that he's able to do all these BTS now, it makes it a lot better now to see how it all went through. And we kind of saw a little bit of it earlier on the Red Car part when he was doing that little documentary series. He's leaking it out because if the documentary is not coming out, he's been waiting and waiting, and bam, does that. But you know what? I'm actually looking forward to seeing the behind the scenes of the Psycho Family Halloween. If you guys remember that mystery uploaded that part of behind the scenes right there, and that was crazy. And then after the series was turned out, I actually thought it was Swift UAV, but then all of you guys actually sent me pictures saying that it was Jesse. That's Jesse's house. Because look at the brick wall. And then I saw that maybe that is Jesse. And I was right. I mean, you guys were right, and you guys proved it to me. But you know what? I'm looking forward to seeing more and more. Boy, and there's over 50 Psycho videos, and dang, we just got like up to 5 or 6 right now. So I can't wait. Alright, you guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more reactions and more gameplay. Drop a like on this video if you enjoyed this. I just uploaded another gameplay for Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I will play tonight, Watch Dogs 2, and I hope to see you guys there. Alright, guys, thank you for watching, and don't forget, stay positive.